In case you missed it the other day, Marvel on their YouTube channel did like a 5-hour stream. And all they did the entire time was show chairs with names on them. That's it. That's all they did. It's pretty funny. And I got to hand it to them. People stayed there the entire time. You can see the headline. Avengers Doomsday stunt clocks 275 million views. Marvel live stream all-time record. There's always room for more, Cass says. And there will be more. So they announced a bunch of names, right? I guarantee you this is not all the names. People are freaking out, though, about the cast. We're going to go over that. But these aren't all of the people that's going to be in the movie. There will be more. To me, looking at this, I see bloated cameo movie. That's what I see. I mean, how do you give all these characters their due diligence in a 2.5-hour movie? You can't. But it is enough to get people excited. A lot of these characters, specifically the X-Men, because they're going with the 90s X-Men, which tells me Wolverine is probably going to be on this team. So I would suspect a Wolverine cameo in here or something. There's just no way you're bringing in Gambit. And they're bringing in the Channing Tatum Gambit from Deadpool and Wolverine. They're bringing back James Marsden to do Cyclops. That was a surprise. I wonder if he regrets doing Superman Returns over X3. And I know some of you are going to say, whoa, hold on a minute. He was in that movie, right? He was in it for like 5 minutes, so he died. He could have been in the entire movie from what I understand, but he turned that down to go do Superman Returns. I wonder if he regrets that. But either way, he's coming back. You got Nightcrawler, the OG Nightcrawler there. They're even bringing back Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. And I find the Patrick Stewart thing funny because there's no way he's going to keep playing this character for another 10 years. Which means they're probably going to kill him again. This will be his 5th death, by the way. Because he died in X3. He died in Logan. He died in Multiverse of Madness. And if he dies again, there'll be 4 times Professor X as Patrick Stewart has died. You even have the original Mystique coming back. There's a couple of women on here. And that's important for you to understand. Because, well, you guessed it. We've got like 20-something dudes, 5 women. Meltdown. Here's my favorite meltdown because it's from Bleeding Cool, a very feminist comic book website. One of the reasons, because this little cabal of people behind this website collaborate with people like Heidi McDonald and other pieces of shit that work in the comic book industry, and they do little backroom games to get people canceled. These people went after Ed Piskor, and he knew the writing was on the wall, and unfortunately, we don't need to get too much into this, but they're a bunch of shitty people that work at this website. And you could see it right there. Women, TV heroes, get the short end of Avengers Doomsday shtick so far. Marvel spent 5+ hours introducing us to the cast of Avengers Doomsday, and by the time the dust settled, women and TV heroes were noticeably silent. Notice how they throw Daredevil in there. I don't know what's going on with the movie, and they're not all introduced. Keep in mind, there's still Secret Wars coming. So, who knows what the story is? What I can tell you, though, is it seems like people are excited for it. The fact that they got 275 million views on a chair stream are pretty damn impressive. So I don't think people are sick of superheroes. I think people are sick of shitty, garbage movies. That's what I think. Because they show it for the good stuff. Even though they're not watching Daredevil, I don't know what's going on with that one. I for one, like the Daredevil show, but maybe I'm in the minority on that one. But anyway. What are they pissed about? That there's only 5 women that were announced in this cast. The only one I honestly even remotely care about in this lineup is Mystique. I don't care about female Black Panther, which it's incredibly stupid that she exists when you had Black Panther already there. You could have just recast him. You blew it because you wanted to use Chadwick Boseman's death and monetize it. And they absolutely did monetize his death. They used him to push that movie, the second one, and so that they could just replace him with a woman. That's what it looks like to me. They should have just recast him. And so many people agree with me on that. It was dumb to kill him. I don't care about Lesbian Widow, the Florence Pugh character. I don't care about, what is this, female Taskmaster. You know who I would have really cared about? Storm. Could you not get Halle Berry to come back? Could you not get her to come back? I don't understand that one. Like, what is she doing? You think she would come back? I would have cared about her. She should absolutely be on this team. And that's the one female character that I am disappointed is not in this movie. She should absolutely be on that X-Men roster. And she probably still will show up. I don't know what's going on there. Don't know enough about Vanessa Kirby's Invisible Woman to care yet. I got to see the first Fantastic Four movie to care about these characters. We'll see. But there's a lot of people pissed that Miss Marvel isn't in it. A lot of people pissed Captain Marvel isn't in it. Where'd Brie Larson? She'll probably be in Secret Wars. She could even be in this movie. Maybe they just didn't want to announce her. Like I said, I guarantee you there is a lot more names coming. I would suspect Spider-Man will be in it. But of course, we'll go over to Twitter. Here's a post that got 233,000 views. Out of the 27 announced cast members for Doomsday, only 5 are women. That's not just a small number. It's a glaring reminder of how skewed things are. How does this ratio even happen? Well, one, the biggest name is dead, that being Wanda. She's dead. She-Hulk would make no sense to be in there. Why would she be in there? Hulk's not even in there. So why would she be in there? We're going to put Agatha Harkness in there? No, you don't put, she's not going to be on that team. So, I'm sorry. Obviously, this movie is about the X-Men from another universe meeting up with Earth's people and the Fantastic Four because they wind up over in 616. And there's probably going to be an incursion that's going to destroy all of their universes. And they figure out a way to work together. And Doomsday would be Doctor Doom coming in and probably deceiving all of them and then making Secret Wars. I guarantee you the plot of this movie. There will be more female characters in Secret Wars for sure. But it's like, who cares? First off, this is, and I hate, it's so stupid that you have to even like explain this, but Marvel is a boys brand. One of the things that's hurt that brand is you've tried to make it overwhelmingly female, and that just does not work. And it's not like there's no women in it. Why does there have to be this perfect ratio? I'm sorry, but the male characters are more popular. And they're going to put more butts in seats. And this is coming from a Storm fan. I love Storm, one of my favorite X-Men. And, you know, I would like her to be in it, but we'll see what the movie has in store. I don't know. But it's so stupid. Like, all these Twitter likes, these people never show up for anything, and they don't watch anything. Here's another one. So this is the cast of Avengers Doomsday includes only 4 women out of 20 announced actors. Update, 5 out of 27. Oh, no. Who cares? They're putting that shitty Taskmaster in this movie. Ah, geez, shit. They screwed that character up. Only 5 women. Grab it now. These people are... There's more than this. Some of them got deleted. But what I like about this one is she locked the replies. You can't reply to her. So I knew this was probably going to happen. It always does. They demand that there be a 10-10 rate. Like, you got 10 guys, you got to have 10 women. Like, who cares? It's a superhero movie in a male-dominated genre. Men are who show up for these. Sorry. They do. Look at the Marvels. The Marvel's totally made to be a woman's Marvel movie. And they didn't show up for it, did they? That movie was a huge crash. So I think that they're trying to reverse course here somewhat and get some characters people like. A lot of these characters people don't give a shit about. Like Anthony Mackie's Captain America. I'm sorry. No one cares about him. That's why that movie failed as well. Now, if Steve Rogers shows up, that would be a different height thing. And I bet you Chris Evans is in this movie. And they're keeping it under wraps. From what I understand, there's big names that are still coming. And they want to keep us surprised, like they were trying to do with No Way Home. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.